Hey, all about fishing with Big Cap. Hey, we're going to install a water splasher. We're going to make one. It's custom made with a bunch of already manufactured parts. I ordered the blade for it. I'm using a Minn Kota 30 Endura trolling motor. I'm getting ready to make a mounting plate, piece of aluminum, 1/4 inch. Got it off Amazon for less than 20 bucks. But I'm going to drill this out. I got a block coming. I'll mount on here to make it thicker for my trolling motor mount, and we're going to cut it and smooth the edges and everything, and it's going to sandwich in between. It's going to sandwich in between this talon right here and stick out this way like this, and the trolling motor mount right here. What that does is that blade splashes the water, simulates a shad feeding frenzy, and it works on white bass, stripers, and other things. So stay tuned. We're going to put this together over the next 3 or 4 days as parts come in, and then we'll get on the water and show you what it does. Okay, we got the talon off. I just got it laid over in a boat. It's still wired up, but it's just laying on top of the boat there. Got the cover back over it because it's going to be a day or two. But I'm going to set my template up there, and I'm going to use that as a template because that's what I'm drilling my holes are. This is 7 inches wide, and this bracket was 7 inches. So I'm going to have to make this split the difference. Set this up and mark it. Like so. So now I'll drill this out 5/16, and then I'm also going to cut this at an angle, and then I'm going to round the corners so we have no sharp edges, kind of clean it up, and then I'll paint this. This is just a piece of 1/4 inch aluminum, 7 inches wide, 1/4 inch thick, and I think it was 14 long, somewhere in there, 14 or 17 long. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Well, we got her cut out, drilled out, a little hot yet, plus it's 100 degrees out. But that's the end result there. On my bracket, I got the edges smoothed up to where it's not sharp. But that'll mount here. And then the talon will sit here on this other side. Then I have a block that's going to mount here 3 inches off, and then that's where the trolling motor is going to mount, and it'll be fixed. I don't have to turn it, it's fixed. All I got to do is be able to turn the handle to turn it on, and it'll splash water back here. So that's what we're doing. Stay tuned for more. So this is what I got. 30-pound, 30-inch shaft, 30 pounds of thrust, Minn Kota Endura trolling motor. But like I said, this prop will come off, and there's a special splash prop. And pictures right here in the video. Anyway, that splash prop, I ordered it from Texas. It'll be here Monday. But anyway, this will come off, it goes on. So it doesn't force the boat back or forward. It's got cups on it, and it just chops the water and creates that shad boil type effect. So like I said, this is gonna mount kind of right in here. And it's just gonna be straight, just like this, and that's what it does. So we're getting there, just waiting on parts. I ordered some extra wiring. I ordered some quick connects for the trolling motor in case I want to take it off. My start battery's over there, but I have another battery over here too, so I'm going to hook it into this battery over here. It's going to be fused, 30-amp fuse, and then number 8 wire with a quick connect. So that's part of it. The plate's part of it. Still got a few pieces and parts coming. So we'll continue on as we get stuff. Okay everyone, how you doing? We're back. Got our block in, block of plastic, 2 by 3 by 6. I pre-drilled some holes that I measured off my pads on my trolling motor, and then I went through it to bolt through this, and I got the holes drilled in this. So this is going to mount like this, and this block is going to sit right on there to make me a small transom, so to speak, thick enough for that trolling motor to mount down. And then with these recessed, it'll keep that trolling motor from sliding off or going anywhere, being recessed in on top of this. So let me get this bolted up and we'll come back, show you what we're going to do. Okay, we're back. So I got this bolted on like so. That's how thick that transom is going to be. Again, this is going to be sandwiched between my talon and the boat. Trolling motor will mount here, recess into there. And with all the measurements I did, the back of my trolling motor base will fit right in through here. Again, it'll keep it from sliding this way as well. So let's get this on the talon and then we'll go another step. Stay tuned. Okay, we got this thing mounted up. So this is going to be our transom for our trolling motor. Now I've got to modify that transom mount a little bit, or the mount on the trolling motor. I think what I'm going to have to do is the wing nut bolts. I'm going to cut them off and get them out of there and just use a regular bolt due to my space here. So, but that's the transom for the trolling motor right there. Okay, so I got her mounted, guys. Trolling motor's on there, it's not going anywhere. I still got to change the blade out. That prop will come in, that special prop will come in Monday. Still got to get my wiring done. But when I mounted this, I thought I could stick these in here, but the way that thing's set up, it wouldn't work. So I had to cut these off because they were too long. They're hitting the back of the boat, and then them drive straight into the top. And then through this plastic into this plastic block is a set screw to keep it from sliding, but it's not going anywhere. But just in case, it'll be set screwed through with a nut on the bottom. So that's locked on there. So again, this isn't going to go any direction. I can sit here and loosen this and turn it a little and tighten it down. That prop's not going to hit the talon. I don't think it will anyway. On the wiring, I got these quick connectors to use with higher amperage stuff. They'll go together like this. One of these will be on a set of cables coming from the battery. The other set will be on the trolling motor. With this hooked up directly to the battery, I have no way of killing it. In case my grandkids want to turn it on or something when it's parked here on the driveway. So to kill that, I can unplug it, get to the lake, plug it in. So I got these Amazon, I think they were like $8. And then got a extra, I think it's 5 foot of number 8 wire that'll come up from the battery. It'll be fused. Got my inline fuse, 30 amp. So that'll go on into the battery. I got some more ring things in the garage here. So it will be fused. And then this will all be ran in split loom inside the boat all the way up to the transom just to keep it protected. And then again, the plugs will be on the end. Everything will be wire tied onto the talon cable sitting there in the transom area, and everything will be just plug and play, ready to roll. So that's the Minn Kota Enduro 30. That's my transom. Again, I wedged it between the talon plates. It's solid. It's not going anywhere. And that's what it's going to be. That's going to be my splash motor. I'll get that prop put on, and then we'll go to the lake and try it out. That'll be next Monday. But this will end this video. I'll get that prop on. I'll do a short one on that prop, and then we'll do it out at the lake and show you what that does. So hopefully this gives you some ideas on how to do the splasher for wipers, white bass, things like that. All about fishing with Big Kev. Like and subscribe.